Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see few examples on how to find the missing values or unknown values of a variable if those variables are related inversely to each other. Our first question is, Rehman is making a wheel using spokes. He wants to fix equal spokes in such a way that the angles between any pair of consecutive spokes are equal. Help him by completing the following table and answering the following questions. Now let us see the table first. So the number of spokes given is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And the angle between pair of consecutive spokes is. So if there are 4 spokes, the angle between consecutive spokes, that is between 2 spokes, is 90 degrees. So if it is 4 spokes, so it is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree. Similarly, if wheel has 6 spokes, then the angle between each spokes will be 60 degree. So we want to find the angle between pair of consecutive spokes if the number of spokes is 8, 10 and 12. And also we have to answer few questions based on that. Now let us solve one by one. So first we are writing the given table. And from the given table, let us consider number of spokes as x and angle between pair of consecutive spokes as y. So now we are going to rewrite the table as per this values of x and y. So let x1 equal to 4 and the corresponding y1 is 90 degree. x2 equal to 6 and the corresponding y2 is 60 degree. So this is given. Now x3 is 8. We want to find corresponding y3. Then x4 is 10. We want to find the corresponding angle between each consecutive spokes. Then if x5 is 12, that is if number of spokes is 12, we want to find the angle between the pair of consecutive spokes. So that's our question. Now from the table, if you observe that, see if your x value is increasing 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. But if you observe your y value, first for 4 spokes it's 90 degree. 2 spokes it's 60 degree. So it's decreasing. So if x value increases, corresponding y value decreases. So when an increase in one quantity decreases the other quantity or vice versa, then the two variables, that is two numbers x and y, are said to be in inverse proportion. So for inverse proportion, we know the relation x into y is equal to constant, or we can relate x is equal to 1 over y into k, where k is a constant. So with this relation, we can write the equation as x1 into y1 equal to x3 into y3. So from the table, we can write all the values. So x1 is 4, y1 is 90 degree. So x3, that is number of spokes is 8. We want to find the angle. So that is y3. So now on rearranging and simplifying, we will get y3 equal to 45 degree. That is when number of spokes is 8, the angle between each spokes is 45 degree. Then same relation we can find it for the number of spokes is 10. So x1 into y1 equal to x4 into y4. Substituting the values, x1 is 4, y1 is 90 degree from the table. So x4 is next number of spokes, that is for 10 spokes. y4 angle between each spokes, each pair of consecutive spokes, that is y4. We have to find it out. So on simplifying, we will get y4 as 36 degree. So that is number of spokes is 10. Then angle between the pair of consecutive spokes is 36 degree. Next, so they have given number of spokes as 12. So that is x5 is 12. So we are substituting again in the same relation. x1 into y1 equal to x5 into y5. So 4 into 90 degree equal to 12 into y5. That is the one we want to find it out. On rearranging and simplifying, we will get y5 as 30 degree. So now let us fill this table by writing all the values corresponding angle between the spokes. So 8, it's 45 degree. If number of spokes is 10, then the angle between the pair of spokes is 36 degree. And if it is 12 spokes, then the angle between the spokes is 30 degree. So if you see here, the x, that is number of spokes increases, angle between the pair of consecutive spokes, corresponding spokes is decreasing. So they are in inverse proportion. So our question is, are the number of spokes and angle formed between the pairs of consecutive spokes is in inverse proportion? So from the table we can say that it is in inverse proportion because the number of spokes increasing, one value is increasing. So the corresponding the other value decreases. So it is in inverse proportion or inverse variation. Next question is, calculate the angle between a pair of consecutive spokes on a wheel with 15 spokes they have given. So in our table, if you see, we have found only till 12 spokes. Now they asked us to find for 15 spokes. So now let us take that number of spokes x2 as 15. So in the same relation, x1 into y1 equal to x2 into y2. So this is the equation for inverse proportion. Substituting the values, 4 into 90 degree equal to 15 into y2. The angle we want to find it out. So on rearranging and simplifying, we will get 24 degrees. So the angle between pair of consecutive spokes on a wheel with 15 spokes is 24 degrees. Next question is, how many spokes would be needed if the angle between pair of consecutive spokes is 40 degrees? So here they have given the angle. So we want to find the number of spokes. So we have taken angle as y. So let's take y2. The given angle is 40 degree and the corresponding x2, that is number of spokes, we want to find it out. Now again substituting in the same relation, x1 into y1 equal to x2 into y2. And substituting the x1 as 4 and y1 as 90 degree and y2 as 40 degree. So the number of spokes x2, simplifying after that, we will get 9. So if the angle formed is 90 degree, then we should have 9 spokes. Now let us see one more example. If a box of sweets is divided among 24 children, they will get 5 sweets each. How many would each get if number of children is reduced by 4? So what's given? Number of children is 24. The number of sweets for each children will be 5. Now if the number of children is reduced by 4, then number of sweets for each children will be what? That is one we want to find it out. Now let's consider number of children be x and number of sweets for each children be y. So what is given? Let's take x1, that is number of children is 24. So y1, that is number of sweets for each children is 5. This is from our given. Now children is reduced by 4. So 24 minus 4 is 20. So x2 is 20. Y2, so when there are 20 children, we want to find how much sweets for each children. So number of children decreases. So sweets received by each children will increase. So they are in inverse proportion. So when one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases correspondingly. So it's an inverse proportion. We are writing the relation x into y equal to k. So we can rewrite the equation as x1 into y1 equal to x2 into y2. So substituting all the values and simplifying, we will get y2 as 6. So if the number of children is 20, then each children will get 6 sweets. Hope you have understood how to find whether the given relation is in inverse proportion. That is, increase in one quantity produces a corresponding decrease in the other quantity. And using the relation x into y equal to constant, we can find the unknown values of the variable if the two variables are related inversely. Thank you for watching this video.